Ahoy there, all ye lads and lasses. 'Tis International Talk Like a Pirate Day, an event observed annually all the way around our fine planet, on deserted islands, in choppy seas, and beneath the stormiest skies. This here's me trusty parrot, Salty Barnacle. Arrgh. Before you walk the plank, kindly batten down the hatches, top up your grog, and gather around me hearties. Here's a health to all of ye. Join us this day in welcoming the very finest, most musically talented and silver-tongued pirate alive today, none other than Cobourg's very own Chris Devlin. Chris be well known as a bountifully versatile musician and songwriter, as a solo act, and with infamous local bands the likes of Madman's Window and the Cobourg Concert Band. He's also a member in good standing of the Scoundrels Inn, an international online gathering of his existing and aspiring pirates, and he knows more pirate lore than even the swashbucklers themselves. Shiver me timbers, it's none other than Captain Devlin himself. Ahoy there, matey.
Ahoy, Laura, and ahoy, mates. Happy International Talk Like a Pirate Day. International Talk Like a Pirate Day be a great excuse to dress up like a pirate, try out your favorite pirate accent, and sing some pirate ditties. But it was Friday morn when we set sail, and we were not far from the land, when our captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors go skipping to the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Then up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a fine-spoken man was he. He said, that fishy mermaid has warned me of our doom. We will sink to the bottom of the sea, and the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors go skipping to the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Then up jumps the cabin boy of our gallant ship, and a brave young lad was he. He says, I've got a sweetheart and sailing by the sea, and tonight she'll be weeping for me. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors go skipping to the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Then up jumps the cook of our gallant ship, and a mad old butcher was he. He says, I care much more for me pots and me pans than I do for the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors go skipping to the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. And 3 times around spun our gallant ship, and 3 times around spun she. Yes, 3 times around spun our gallant ship, then she sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors go skipping to the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow, and we poor sailors go skipping to the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, 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 while the landlubbers lie down below. Arr! That be a tune called The Mermaid. Mermaids were often considered to be an ill omen for pirate ships. They were bad luck, and often meant that your ship could be in peril if you ever saw one. One of the most famous pirates ever was a man named Captain William Kidd. He was a Scottish-born sailor who worked as a privateer in the service of the Royal Navy. And he got sent to the Indian Ocean to hunt pirates who had made their base on the island of Madagascar. But of course, Kidd wasn't there long before he became a pirate himself, rose to infamy because of his very public trial and execution, and also because of his claims of vast quantities of buried treasure hidden throughout North America, which people are still looking for to this day. Me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed, oh, me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, and God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did as I sailed. Me father taught me well to shun the gates of hell, but against him I rebelled as I sailed. He shoved the Bible in my hand, then I left it in the sand, and I pulled away from land as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed, oh, me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, and God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did as I sailed. I murdered William Moore, and I left him in his gore 20 leagues away from shore as I sailed. And even crueler still, the gunner I did kill, oh, his precious blood did spill as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed, oh, me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, and God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did as I sailed. I was sick and nigh to death, and I vowed at every breath, oh, to walk in wisdom's path as I sailed. But my repentance lasted not, my vows I soon forgot, oh, damnation is my lot as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed, oh, me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, and God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did as I sailed. To the execution dock, lay my head upon the block, the laws no more I'll mock as I sailed. So take warning, hear and heed, to shun bad company, or you'll wind up just like me as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed, oh, me name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed. Me name is Captain Kidd, and God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did as I sailed. Captain Kidd. Cheers, mates. It's important to keep a good mug of grog at hand at all times. This next song is about a young fellow who gets abducted by the press gang. And the press gang were groups of men who would wander around harbor towns and force any able-bodied young fellows they met into becoming sailors. Most of them didn't want to be sailors. Many were farmers or butchers or blacksmiths. But the Navy needed men for the ships. And so the press gangs would go out and gather them using whatever means they could find. And life at sea was very difficult for these men. And sometimes they'd had enough, and they would mutiny and overthrow the ship and become pirates. That's what this next song's about. It's called A Ship Called Liberty. I had just turned 17 when the press gang captured me, and they forced me out to sea on board a ship called Liberty. The captain, he was cruel, quick with the whip, slow with the gruel. I came to hate Britannia's rule, and rose in mutiny with the crew. So hoist the black flag high, boys, we'll sail where we will please. We're the gentlemen of fortune, we're the princes of the seas. And it's heave-ho away, boys, our fortunes for to seek. Me merry band of pirates on a ship called Liberty. The bosun and his mates met a fiery, bloody fate. The captain tried to rout us, but he joined the fight too late. The battle lasted hours, and we fought with all our powers till we struck their colors down. At last the ship was ours. So hoist the black flag high, boys, we'll sail the seven seas. With the gentlemen of fortune, we're the princes of the seas. And it's heave-ho away, boys, our fortunes for to seek. We merry band of pirates on a ship called Liberty. No longer were we slaves, we were free to roam the waves, to seek our fortune, gold and fame, and what adventures we did crave. With merry hearts then we did sail, with our fill of rum and ale, a crew of free men strong and brave, against the navy we'd prevail. So hoist the black flag high, boys, we'll sail where we will please. We're the gentlemen of fortune, we're the princes of the seas. And it's heave-ho away, boys, our fortunes for to seek. We merry band of pirates on a ship called Liberty. So hoist the black flag high, boys, we'll sail where we will please. We're the gentlemen of fortune, we're the princes of the seas. It's heave-ho away, boys, our fortunes for to seek. We merry band of pirates on a ship called Liberty. There we are, a ship called Liberty. Now, life as a pirate would be very dangerous. There were a lot of risk involved, and if a pirate was ever captured, a cruel fate awaited them indeed, with a public trial and a public execution, and their bodies displayed in a cage over the river as a warning to other pirates. It's a cruel way to go. The best that many pirates could hope for is a swift death in battle and burial at sea, where they would become naught but soggy bones. Come gather round me, hearties, and a tale I'll sing to you. I swear upon the holy book that every word is true. And if you listen closely, ye may learn a thing or two about the fate that may await ye on the ocean blue. Hey! Well, me name is Charlie Riley, and the Connor's mate I'd be aboard a pirate vessel that we call the Liberty. Me life's a great adventure, and to no one I'm indentured. We live like princes as we sail upon the Caribbean. If I'm far from terra firma on the day that I should die, no carved stone shall mark where for eternity I lie. No cold hard ground, no dirt, no sod shall ever cover me. Drape the black flag o'er me body, and then bury me at sea. Dish me up in me old hammock with 2 round shot at me feet, and toss me in the ocean where I'll settle to the deep. Give me body to the fishes and me soul to Davy Jones. I'll finally rest in peace when I'm not but soggy bones. Hey! Well, a pirate's life's a scary one, a short one, but a merry one. We served our king, our crown, our flag, we do whate'er we please. We pillage and we plunder, and for sure it is no wonder that we are the fiercest pirates ever sailed the 7 seas. I've seen my share of action, and at times it can get hot. I likely wind up blown to bits, or stabbed, or caught, or shot. But on the day I'm laid below, don't shed a tear for me, for I've made me fame and fortune, living merrily and free. Kiss me up in the old hammock with 2 round shot at me feet, and toss me in the ocean where I'll settle to the deep. Give me body to the fishes and me soul to Davy Jones. I'll finally rest in peace when I'm not but soggy bones. But now you've heard me story, and I hope I didn't bore you. Pass the rum, beat the drum, and dance a jig with me. Raise your glasses to the lasses, here's a health to all of thee, and to our mates who met their fates sailing on the sea. You may ask me, was it worth it, all the blood and fear and pain, to risk your neck upon the deck down on the Spanish Main? Well, it's not about the plunder or the treasure that we seize, it's all about the freedom to live life however you please. Kiss me up in me old hammock with two round shot at me feet, and toss me in the ocean where I'll settle to the deep. Dip me body to the fishes, send me soul to Davy Jones. I'll finally rest in peace when I'm not but soggy bones. I'll finally rest in peace when I'm not but soggy bones. There we are, Soggy Bones. And that's an original tune from me band Madman's Window. Check us out on Facebook or YouTube. Cheers, mates. Ah, good old grog. A pirate's favorite drink. Grog was a mixture of rum, water, and lime juice. You see, rum was added to the water to keep the water from going bad. Lime juice was added to the mix, so the sailors got their vitamin C, because your vitamins are important. Helps keep away the scurvy. Now that mixture of rum, water, and lime juice was known as grog, and every sailor drank a pint of it every single day. You can imagine the prolonged effect that drinking that much grog might have on the old noggin after a long voyage at sea. That's what this next song's about. It's called All For Me Grog. Well, it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Now where are me boots, me noggin, noggin boots? They're all gone for beer and tobacco, for the heels they are worn out, and the toes are kicked about, and the soles are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Now where is me shirt, noggin, noggin shirt? It's all gone for beer and tobacco. The collar is all worn, and the sleeves they are all torn. The tails are looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Now where are me pants, me noggin, noggin pants? They're all gone for beer and tobacco, for the knees they are worn out, and the pockets are turned out, and the arse is looking out for better weather. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Sick in the head, and I haven't been to bed since I came ashore with me plunder. I've seen centipedes and snakes, and I'm full of pains and aches, so I think I'll make a path for way out yonder. And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Yes, it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. It's all for me beer and tobacco, for I spent all me tin with the lassies drinking gin. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Far across the western ocean I must wander. Har! All for me grog. Well, I hope you're having a good time here on this International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Hope you're doing your best to talk like a pirate all day long. And I hope you take advantage of this opportunity to wear your finest pirate garb It's very simple. You don't need much. You just need a baggy t-shirt or a baggy shirt, a scarf or something you can wear as a headband, an eye patch if you're into that sort of thing, and maybe some old belts, one across your chest and one around your waist. Very easy to dress like a pirate, and it's very comfortable. And I think before long, it'll be back in style. Just you watch, especially these tri-corner hats. They'll be all the rage. You just watch. I'm going to sing a little sea shanty for you now. Sea shanties were songs that sailors sang at sea when you had to lift great amounts of weight, and they would use ropes and pulleys, blocks and tackle to lift these great weights. And in order to get everyone pulling in unison at the same time, they would sing these songs. They were work songs to get everyone pulling in unison. This is one of those songs. This is called Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the wind was foul and the seas ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. How I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed and rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, the skipper was bad, but the mate was worse. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. He'd strike you down with a spike and a curse, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, it's time for us to say goodbye. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the pumps, they're all pumped dry, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. There we are. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. The her in question is the ship. The sailors would be singing that song as they were pumping her dry for the last time at the end of a voyage. Well, folks, it's time for me to move on and let you all get back to celebrating International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Don't go away. Laura's going to be back. My shipmate Laura. Here's another song. This is one of the most famous sailor ditties ever. It's called The Drunken Sailor. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the brig until he's sober, put him in the brig until he's sober, put him in the brig until he's sober early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Give him the hair that dog that bit him, give him the hair that dog that bit him, give him the hair that dog that bit him early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Give him a lick from the cat with 9 tails, give him a lick from the cat with 9 tails, give him a lick from the cat with 9 tails early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the hold of the captain's daughter, put him in the hold of the captain's daughter, put him in the hold of the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with the hosepipe on him, put him in the scuppers with the hosepipe on him, put him in the scuppers with the hosepipe on him early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. That's what we'll do with a drunken sailor, that's what we'll do with a drunken sailor, that's what we'll do with a drunken sailor early in the morning. Hey, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Arr! Thank you very much, mates. Enjoy the rest of your International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Fair winds and following seas till next time we meet. Cheers.
Okay. Yo ho ho! 'Tis time to weigh anchor and sail the 7 seas. Thank ye, Chris, and our esteemed audience for hoisting the black flag high as we take our leave of the golden age of piracy on this International Day of Pirates. Here's a health to all of ye. Arr!